Boys, boys, girls, and Jackie de Klerk. Apparently, she's also one of those that doesn't like the boys. So, sorry, Jackie, man. It's just one of those things. I hope Leon doesn't shove it down your throat. Apparently, he puts the videos very hard, loud, when I go, boys, or whichever variation. Anyway, dudes and dudettes and Jackie. I am trying my hand at a Henred Copeland tipper. The earlier version to the ones we had, this is about the 78, 79 model. It has the step there. You know, it goes in like that. And different to the later ones, the wheels are not so far back, right to the end here as the later ones were. Look at the springs. Don't look at the springs. I want to take this opportunity to just say one thing. Dudes like Jorg that build these models like this one now, scratch from nothing. I take my hat off. I mean, I have not even scraped the bottom of the barrel here, and I've been busy with this for 3 days. Last night was 4 o'clock, and last night all I did was the spring packs. I haven't even done the boosters yet. I'm still stuffing around with a lot of things here. Me not thinking this pyramid here where the chassis sits on, that actually I took Jorg's measurements for the 6x4 truck. Not thinking that the chassis on the 4x2 sat much deeper between the wheels as opposed to the 6x4. So that is now too high. So I'll have to take this whole thing apart tomorrow, cut a new one on the laser cutter, and make it about, I measured it now, 6 mil. You see there's a little wooden block in there. That's a 6 mil block. And these, I remember on this truck, the tipper wasn't higher at the back. It was actually lower. So I'm going to drop this 8 millimeters maybe. I want that pyramid, the end of the pyramid, to be behind the wheel. Then I think it will be cool. I also see that the way it works out now, look, maybe not really, but these are a bit far apart. I see that I'm about 3 mil longer than Jorg was on his. But look, it's my first attempt at a truck. And there's a couple of things that's not square and skew and nah. That I'll just weather away. Scratch building is nie jou maatjie nie. It's a yeah, there was a lot of swearing and stuff here. It's also very naked still because it needs to get there's a little thing at the bottom here where the mud flaps hang and all that stuff needs to come on still. But I'll worry about that as soon as I figured out the tipping mechanism, which is the other problem. It sits there. You can see that it's that piece there. And it actually swivels right. So there's the pin there. See, there's the pin. So it swivels on that. So it'll tip. I must just do the hoists. I must do the boosters. Piping for the boosters. The rear, it's not a U-bolt, but that holds the pack together. That must still go on. There's still a lot of work here, but I've got so much other work that I need to do. I am going to step away from it a bit because I'm pretty gutful for this now. All I do is I'll just drop it that I get the stance right. As you can see, that the top here is almost level with a cab, and it was a bit lower. So I reckon if I drop this thing 8 mil, that will be perfect. Between 6 and 8 mil. And yes, hey, I put my Merc decal on the badge. So I'm quite happy with the the horse, I did some light weathering here. Didn't go too crazy. So we'll see where we go from here. I'm going to put a load on this one, crash a run or something like that. But what do you guys think? I think it's a steep learning curve, but I'm so glad I did this, because I phoned Jörg earlier and I said to him, "Yeah, but I don't know how you oaks build these things. I don't know. This is craftsmanship at a level where I battle. I really battle. It's look, I'll get better with practice. Let me tell you, the next one will be better, but it's really a steep learning curve. You also need to know that the scopelins were very intricate tipping mechanisms, you know, with a tipping in the middle. You need to understand how the thing works to understand how to build it. And even if you think you do, you don't. There's a lot of stuff here that still needs to be figured out. But look, I'm going to build my one tanker that's standing here and get that out the way and get it delivered. And then next week, I'll take a day and we'll fiddle with it again. And then boomy boom, we'll see how that goes. But that's more or less what the truck's going to look like. It's a 15 cube tipper. And yeah, I can't wait to see it painted in the same color as the cab. And a little bit of weathering done. I have decided, this is very shiny, I am going to do a slight dusting over it with the airbrush before I can call this finished. And then we'll see what it looks like. Yes, so dudes, I'm going to go. Lekker, man. There we have it. One lovely little truck. Okay, dudes, we speak later. Goed, okay, tot ziens.